Hi everyone, I'm here with a quick little update, just an idea that I've been playing with, and the cat's here. I have a cat, everybody! Anyway, just an idea that I've been playing with for the last couple of days. Oops. So as you all know, I am a painter. I create channeled portraits of the stuff that I see in the Akashic records. So I do Akashic records readings, but I also create channeled artwork of the stuff that I see in the Akashic records. I create portraits of people's spirit guides, people's higher selves, past life portraits, stuff like that. Dragon eye portraits, unicorn portraits, yeah, all kinds of portraits. Now, as an artist, I'm constantly trying to see how I can use what is out there to express myself. And I know that there are a lot of traditional painters that are opposed to AI, that feel like you don't need to have any skills to use AI to create images. And this is history repeating itself. It is history repeating itself because we saw this with the rise of photography. This is something that I studied in great detail when I went to university in Belgium and I studied art history. They spoke about the rise of photography, and portrait painters were really against portrait photography in the beginning because you didn't need to do anything for it. You didn't need to have any skills. Because I've seen AI images that look shitty, that don't look good at all. And then this cat, what are you doing? Hello. Okay, back to what I was saying before I got distracted by this tiny cat. So, don't eat my shoes. Okay, this is the dance between the 3D and the 5D. We have to constantly be in both worlds. So, I've seen how people can use AI generating technology to create images. But the thing is, if you are a visionary, if you are an artist, you're going to be very visual. And not everybody's going to be very visual. And the thing is, then they're still not going to be able to really get the most out of it. So I don't necessarily believe that it's going to make life easier for people that weren't visual to begin with. And even if it does, like, why is that a problem? Why is that a problem that now more people are able to express themselves in a visual way because technology is supporting this more than years ago? Years ago when you needed photography, or even before that when you just had canvases and paint and paper. Why is that a problem that now more people get to express themselves visually when there is no competition, when we are all children of Mother, Father, God? Then what does it matter? And that is also why I left the traditional art industry. I didn't want to have anything to do with the art world anymore. And the only portraits that I will ever make are gonna be channeled portraits. Are you back, cat? Are you back? Okay. Yeah. It's not about competition. It's about unity. It's about bringing people together. It's about connection. And I feel like if I am able to use this technology to see, like the stuff that I see in my third eye, I see photographic images of past lives. When I'm doing people's Akashic Records readings, what I see is photographic, like scenes from a movie. that I'm seeing in all these people's Akashic records when I'm doing Akashic records readings for clients. So why would I not want to give them a more visual experience when this is my experience that I am having and I get to translate this for them? And I record the readings in an audio recording. But if I can then give them a visual, like a whole storybook of images of everything that I'm seeing, and I get to translate that with the help of AI into a visual storybook that I can add to their audio recorded reading, wouldn't that be really great? So I am not against AI necessarily, because I've also seen in the Akashic records, in the Pleiades, for instance, how AI can help us if we use it in the right way. If we program this AI with high consciousness information, empathic information, then why wouldn't we use it? Because technology and spirituality should go hand in hand. It is only when technology is being used, when there is no spiritual awareness, that it becomes a danger to the civilization that is using this technology. And we see this in the Akashic records. We see this in Atlantis. We see this with Maldek exploding, which is now the asteroid belt. We see this with Mars. We see this in a bunch of other places. When technology is used in a high spiritual way, in a conscious way, to achieve a higher spiritual connection, which is what I would be doing with these images, so that people can have a closer connection to their own soul. Then I don't see what's wrong with it. Because if there's going to be people using it in a negative way, then we have to counterbalance that by using it in a conscious way to achieve spiritual growth, to achieve enlightenment, to achieve higher levels of consciousness. Then why wouldn't we embrace technology if we can use it in a conscious and spiritual way? So this is kind of what my thoughts are on it right now. And for a few months I kept going back and forth on it. But I'm gonna start experimenting with this. I have been experimenting with this actually. I have been creating content, visuals for my social media using AI image generating software. I have been creating images based on what I see in the Akashic records for the magazine that I have, the Activate Your Telephone Line to Source magazine. And I have been creating images based on my own Akashic records. And I'm going to give you guys a slideshow right now of some of the stuff that I've generated for myself about my own past lives. So let me know in the comments, do you think that this would be valuable for people to have a visual storybook that they can receive with their audio recorded Akashic records reading? Because it may trigger your own third eye to start seeing the things that I'm seeing from your Akashic records. And especially for people that are not very visual, that do not really easily see images, this I think would just be really valuable. And the portraits, I will always love painting and drawing. I'm going to keep on offering them. But they are rather expensive, I realize, because they're time consuming. I have to ship them and everything. And this would be a cheaper alternative for you to still receive images. And they would still be channeled because I am seeing them and I am then translating them with the help of technology and words into an image. So to me, this is Atlantean technology used in a positive, conscious way. There's two ways to go about it. You can use it in a non-conscious way, and you can use it in a conscious way. And if people are going to be using it anyway, then I'm going to be on the good side. I'm going to be using this for my advantage. I'm going to be using this to help people. Okay, rant over. That was it. That was just my little message. Let me know in the comments, would this be valuable for you? What are your thoughts on AI? Different types of AI. There's people that can use it, I feel, in a negative way. And there's people that will use it in a positive way. I think it's important to not think too black and white about the topic of AI. AI is happening. It's not going anywhere. How are we going to merge AI with spirituality in a healthy way so that it supports each other? Let me know in the comments what you think. Bye-bye.